you're skipping a meal or going for a long walk, stay till the end, because most people completely miss what's really happening inside their cells. What you're experiencing in these moments is a natural cellular process called autophagy, which literally means self-eating. This is not as alarming as it sounds. In fact, it's one of the body's most important maintenance systems. Autophagy acts like a recycling center inside your cells, breaking down old, damaged, or malfunctioning components such as proteins, mitochondria, and other cellular debris, and repurposing them as energy or building blocks for new cell components. According to the National Institutes of Health, NIH, this process plays a key role in cellular health, energy metabolism, and even longevity. Essentially, your body is clearing out clutter at a microscopic level so that it can function more efficiently. Imagine a city where garbage piles up on the streets. Once the trash trucks start moving again, the city feels cleaner, lighter, and more functional. That's what happens in your cells during autophagy. This process is naturally triggered by certain lifestyle patterns. Fasting or extending periods between meals encourages autophagy because the body is prompted to use internal resources rather than constantly relying on external food intake. The Cleveland Clinic explains that intermittent fasting can activate autophagy in liver cells and other tissues, improving energy efficiency and metabolic health over time. Physical activity also plays a crucial role. Moderate intensity exercise stimulates the turnover of damaged proteins and organelles, supporting both muscular and cellular health. Yet, many people make the mistake of treating hunger or low energy as negative signals, reaching for snacks or caffeinated beverages. While it may provide temporary relief, these actions can blunt the autophagy process, reducing its effectiveness. Understanding the difference between ordinary fatigue and the subtle cues that autophagy is underway is key to leveraging this natural mechanism. Sleep is another critical factor. During deep sleep stages, the body ramps up repair processes, including autophagy in brain cells. Harvard Health notes that inadequate sleep disrupts these natural repair cycles, leading to accumulation of cellular waste and decreased mental clarity. Stress management is equally important. Chronic stress elevates cortisol levels, which can interfere with autophagy and overall cellular maintenance. Simple lifestyle adjustments like mindful breathing, meditation, or even light movement during stressful periods can help maintain an optimal environment for cellular recycling. It's important to note that while autophagy is a natural and beneficial process, it is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Certain medical conditions or prolonged fasting periods may require supervision to avoid negative outcomes. Staying hydrated, maintaining balanced nutrition when not fasting, and gradually introducing lifestyle changes are safe ways to support autophagy. Observing how your body responds, like noticing sharper focus, steady energy, or reduced cravings, can provide clues that this cellular reset is occurring. By understanding the mechanics of autophagy and how simple lifestyle habits influence it, you can appreciate why skipping a meal, taking a brisk walk, or ensuring quality sleep can leave you feeling lighter and more alert. What seems like a small shift in daily routine is actually a microscopic transformation at the cellular level, a maintenance system quietly working to optimize your energy, repair your cells, and improve overall well-being. With careful observation and mindful habits, you can support this process naturally and safely. One of the earliest signs that your body has entered autophagy is a noticeable lift in mental clarity and focus, as if a fog has been lifted from your mind. Many people dismiss this as just being in the zone or having a particularly productive morning, but what's actually happening is your brain cells are undergoing a form of cellular housekeeping. During autophagy, damaged proteins, misfolded molecules, and cellular debris in neurons are broken down and recycled, allowing for more efficient communication between brain cells. According to research summarized by the National Institutes of Health, NIH, autophagy is critical for maintaining neuronal health and supporting cognitive function, which explains why subtle improvements in memory, focus, and problem-solving abilities often coincide with periods of fasting or structured caloric restriction. The Cleveland Clinic also notes that intermittent fasting and certain low-calorie eating patterns can enhance the clearance of cellular waste in the brain, supporting overall mental sharpness over time. This isn't just a temporary boost. Consistent lifestyle patterns that promote autophagy can help maintain long-term brain resilience. Interestingly, this heightened mental clarity is often accompanied by a sense of emotional balance and reduced mental fatigue. People frequently report that they feel more decisive or less overwhelmed, which aligns with studies showing that autophagy helps regulate neurotransmitter balance and reduces oxidative stress in the brain. Many, however, make the common mistake of assuming that a lack of energy or mild distraction during fasting means the process isn't working. On the contrary, small fluctuations in focus or energy can be part of the adjustment period as the body shifts from relying on external fuel to recycling internal cellular resources. Harvard Health Publishing emphasizes that understanding these subtle signals is crucial for recognizing when your body is entering an efficient restorative state. Overconsumption of sugar, caffeine, or processed foods can mask or blunt this cognitive clarity, creating the illusion that no progress is occurring even when the brain is actively undergoing autophagy. Another layer to consider is how this cognitive boost connects to energy and movement. The increase in mental clarity is often paired with a more consistent sense of energy throughout the day, creating a feedback loop that encourages natural physical activity, which in turn further promotes cellular recycling. This is why people sometimes feel motivated to go for a walk, perform light exercise, or even just engage in focused tasks without experiencing the typical mental drag that comes from fatigue. The Mayo Clinic highlights that physical activity combined with intermittent fasting not only supports metabolic health, but also enhances autophagy in multiple tissues, including the brain. This interconnection shows that cognitive improvements are rarely isolated. They signal broader systemic shifts in energy efficiency and cellular maintenance. Practical lifestyle habits that support these early cognitive signs include structured fasting windows, regular moderate exercise, quality sleep, and mindful eating. Simple adjustments such as timing your meals to avoid constant snacking or incorporating short movement breaks during the day can make a significant difference in how your brain responds. Later, when we look at how energy levels and hunger cues provide additional insights into autophagy, you'll see how mental clarity serves as both a warning sign and a motivator, encouraging practices that sustain the body's natural repair mechanisms. By paying attention to these cognitive changes, you can better align your daily routines with the body's innate capacity for renewal, supporting both mental and physical well-being over time. Another key sign that your body has entered autophagy is subtle but noticeable shifts in energy levels, which can sometimes feel confusing or unexpected. You may find yourself experiencing bursts of energy in the middle of the day or a calm, steady sense of vitality without the need for your usual coffee or sugar boost. This happens because autophagy allows your cells to efficiently recycle damaged proteins, old organelles, and other cellular debris, converting them into usable energy. The process essentially teaches your body to rely more on its internal resources rather than continuously drawing energy from external food intake. According to the National Institutes of Health, NIH, autophagy helps maintain energy balance by optimizing how cells utilize stored nutrients and removing inefficient or dysfunctional components. This internal energy recalibration is one reason why intermittent fasting or periods of reduced caloric intake often leave people feeling surprisingly alert once their bodies adapt. Many people misinterpret these energy shifts as signs of fatigue or a need to eat immediately. They reach for snacks, caffeinated drinks, or quick sugars, which may temporarily mask low energy, but actually interrupt the autophagy process. The Cleveland Clinic highlights that frequent snacking, high sugar intake, or over-reliance on stimulants can blunt autophagy, preventing the cells from performing their natural recycling and repair functions. Instead, paying attention to the body's subtle signals, like small fluctuations in energy or appetite, can provide valuable insight into whether autophagy is active. These energy shifts are a natural part of the adaptation period and often stabilize as the body becomes more efficient at using recycled cellular components for fuel. Autophagy's effect on energy is closely tied to movement and lifestyle habits. When your cells are functioning efficiently, you may notice that physical tasks feel less taxing and endurance improves, even without changing your workout routine. The Mayo Clinic explains that combining regular moderate exercise with intermittent fasting supports autophagy in muscle tissues, helping maintain energy levels and improving recovery. This means that energy bursts are not random. They reflect a systemic adjustment as your body becomes more metabolically flexible. People often overlook this connection and continue to rely on external stimulants rather than trusting the natural energy cues from their body. By observing how energy changes throughout the day, you can align movement and activity in ways that naturally support cellular recycling. It's also important to recognize the interplay between energy shifts and other lifestyle factors. Quality sleep, hydration, and stress management play a major role in how effectively autophagy maintains energy balance. Harvard Health Publishing notes that chronic stress or poor sleep can interfere with cellular repair mechanisms, making energy levels feel inconsistent and preventing the full benefits of autophagy. By prioritizing restorative sleep, reducing stress, and engaging in moderate daily movement, the body can maximize its energy efficiency during fasting or other autophagy-promoting routines. Understanding these subtle energy signals provides a window into the body's internal processes. Later, you'll discover a sign that most people completely overlook, which ties directly to these energy changes and gives even deeper insight into cellular health. Recognizing and responding to these shifts without overcompensating with food or stimulants allows you to safely support autophagy while maintaining vitality and focus throughout the day. By paying attention to these natural cues, you can cultivate habits that reinforce the body's ability to clean, repair, and optimize itself at the cellular level. One of the most overlooked signs that your body has entered autophagy is subtle changes in digestion and appetite, which many people fail to recognize. Unlike the more obvious indicators like energy bursts or improved focus, this signal is quiet, almost invisible, but it reveals that your body is efficiently using its internal resources. You might notice that you feel satisfied with smaller portions, that your cravings for snacks or processed foods diminish, or that your usual hunger patterns feel shifted. This happens because autophagy is essentially a recycling system at the cellular level. Your body breaks down old or damaged cells and reuses their components for energy and repair. When this system is active, your cells require less immediate fuel from external sources, which naturally reduces feelings of hunger. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, describes autophagy as a crucial homeostatic mechanism, balancing energy needs while clearing damaged cellular components to maintain optimal function. Many people misinterpret these changes in appetite as a coincidence or mistake them for irregular eating patterns. They continue eating out of routine, social cues, or emotional habits, rather than responding to the body's actual signals. This can blunt the effectiveness of autophagy because frequent eating, high sugar intake, or constant snacking keeps the body reliant on external calories rather than encouraging internal recycling. The Cleveland Clinic explains that these disruptions can delay the onset of autophagy and reduce its metabolic benefits, meaning your body misses out on a critical opportunity for cellular repair and energy optimization. Instead, tuning in to your natural hunger cues, staying hydrated, and allowing periods of fasting or extended meal gaps can help amplify the benefits of autophagy. Over time, this allows the body to become more metabolically flexible, using stored and recycled energy efficiently. Another important aspect is that changes in digestion may include a lighter, less bloated feeling or improved gastrointestinal comfort. As autophagy clears damaged cells and reduces inflammation, the digestive system can operate more smoothly. People often make the mistake of overloading their digestive tract with heavy meals, processed foods, or irregular eating times, which can interfere with this internal reset. Harvard Health Publishing notes that when digestion is more efficient and inflammatory triggers are reduced, nutrient absorption improves, energy levels stabilize, and overall well-being increases. Paying attention to these subtle digestive changes is an essential way to recognize that cellular repair is actively occurring, even if other signs are not as obvious. The link between appetite, digestion, and autophagy also interacts with other lifestyle factors such as sleep, stress, and movement. Poor sleep or chronic stress elevates cortisol, which can suppress autophagy and lead to increased cravings or irregular hunger signals. Conversely, light physical activity, adequate hydration, and mindfulness practices support the body's natural signaling, allowing hunger and satiety cues to reflect true physiological needs. Mayo Clinic research emphasizes that aligning lifestyle habits with the body's internal rhythms can maximize the benefits of autophagy and promote long-term metabolic health. Understanding these subtle digestive and appetite cues provides a unique insight into the body's internal processes. While it is easy to ignore or misinterpret them, paying attention allows you to make lifestyle choices that support natural repair mechanisms, improve energy efficiency, and reduce dependence on constant food intake. Later, when combined with insights from energy shifts, cognitive clarity, and movement patterns, these hunger signals form part of a bigger picture of how your body optimizes itself at the cellular level, creating a sustainable approach to overall wellness. Another clear sign that your body has entered autophagy is the way your muscles, joints, and overall movement begin to feel smoother and more responsive. Unlike the subtle cues of appetite or mental clarity, this one is often more tangible. You may notice that physical tasks feel easier, recovery from light exercise is faster, or stiffness that used to linger begins to dissipate. This happens because autophagy is actively clearing out damaged proteins, worn-out cellular components, and other waste materials from muscle cells and connective tissue. By removing these cellular clogs, the body can operate more efficiently at both the muscular and systemic level. According to research compiled by the National Institutes of Health, NIH, autophagy is a crucial process not only for metabolic regulation, but also for maintaining the health of skeletal muscles, which can improve movement efficiency and reduce fatigue. This explains why people sometimes feel more agile or coordinated during fasting periods or after implementing lifestyle changes that support autophagy. Many people make the common mistake of pushing through soreness or fatigue using painkillers, excessive stretching, or high-intensity workouts without adequate recovery. While these approaches may offer temporary relief, they can interfere with the natural repair and recycling processes happening inside the muscles. The Cleveland Clinic highlights that supporting autophagy through gentle, consistent activity, proper hydration, and balanced nutrition allows muscles to repair themselves more effectively rather than forcing the body to compensate for damage or inflammation. Simple lifestyle habits such as walking after meals, light resistance training, or mobility exercises can amplify the benefits of autophagy, promoting smoother, pain-free movement and improved physical performance over time. The connection between movement and autophagy is also tightly linked to energy regulation. When autophagy is active in muscle tissue, the body is better able to utilize energy stored in cells, reducing the need for constant food intake to maintain activity levels. Harvard Health Publishing notes that this process helps improve endurance, decreases exercise-induced fatigue, and supports overall metabolic flexibility. People often overlook this subtle shift, mistaking improved performance for luck or placebo effects. In reality, it is a direct outcome of efficient cellular recycling that allows muscles and connective tissues to function optimally without excessive strain. Additionally, autophagy supports the structural integrity of tissues beyond muscles, including joints and connective tissue. By removing damaged cellular components, it helps reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, which are common contributors to stiffness and discomfort. Mayo Clinic research emphasizes that when combined with regular, moderate exercise, autophagy can help maintain mobility and support long-term musculoskeletal health. Avoiding overexertion, excessive processed foods, or irregular movement patterns allows this process to continue unhindered, enhancing both short-term performance and long-term resilience. It's also important to consider how lifestyle factors like sleep, stress, and hydration influence this process. Poor sleep or chronic stress can slow cellular repair, reduce energy efficiency, and blunt autophagy's benefits in muscle tissue. Conversely, a consistent sleep schedule, stress management practices such as meditation or light activity, and proper hydration create an optimal environment for autophagy to promote smoother movement and better recovery. Observing these physical changes gives insight into the body's internal repair mechanisms and reinforces the importance of aligning lifestyle habits with cellular health. By recognizing these improvements in movement and recovery as signs of autophagy, you can adjust routines to support the body's natural repair system. Combined with cues from energy, mental clarity, and appetite, smooth and efficient physical performance provides a tangible indicator that cellular recycling is occurring effectively. Over time, this contributes to better physical function, reduced fatigue, and an overall sense of vitality and resilience. Finally, one of the most significant signs that your body has fully embraced autophagy is a deep sense of recovery and overall calmness, which often manifests as improved sleep, steadier moods, and a general feeling of balance throughout the day. This occurs because autophagy is not limited to muscles or the digestive system. It also works extensively in the nervous system and throughout organs, helping to remove damaged proteins, misfolded molecules, and other cellular debris that can otherwise impair function. As these waste materials are cleared, the body can restore itself more efficiently, leading to smoother hormonal regulation, improved neurotransmitter balance, and more consistent energy levels. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, explains that autophagy plays a critical role in maintaining cellular homeostasis and promoting overall resilience to stress, both physical and mental. People often miss this sign because it is gradual and subtle, yet it reflects profound internal repair happening at a microscopic level. Sleep quality is one of the clearest indicators of this restorative process. During deep sleep stages, the body naturally activates autophagy, particularly in the brain, clearing damaged neurons and supporting memory, cognitive function, and emotional regulation. Harvard Health Publishing emphasizes that insufficient sleep can disrupt these repair cycles, leading to accumulation of cellular waste, impaired focus, and increased stress susceptibility. Conversely, when autophagy is functioning optimally, sleep feels deeper and more restorative, even if the total number of hours hasn't changed significantly. People often make the mistake of ignoring early sleep signals or relying on stimulants late in the day, which can reduce the efficiency of this cellular repair. By paying attention to how restful sleep feels and noticing fewer interruptions in mood or energy, you gain tangible insight into how well autophagy is operating in your system. Stress management is another critical factor in supporting autophagy and its recovery benefits. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which can interfere with cellular recycling and impair both physical and mental restoration. Mayo Clinic research highlights that practices such as mindful breathing, light exercise, meditation, or even structured breaks during the day can help maintain an environment conducive to autophagy. When stress is minimized, the body can focus on its internal repair, promoting steady energy levels, improved mood, and more efficient recovery from daily wear and tear. Recognizing calmness and emotional steadiness as a signal of autophagy helps individuals align lifestyle choices with these natural processes, enhancing overall wellness. Hydration and nutrient timing also play a supportive role in these restorative signals. While autophagy does not require constant food intake, ensuring adequate hydration and consuming balanced meals at appropriate times allows the body to replenish essential nutrients without interrupting cellular repair. The Cleveland Clinic emphasizes that a mindful approach to nutrition and hydration supports metabolic balance, prevents excessive fatigue, and sustains the efficiency of autophagy across tissues. Many people underestimate how these small adjustments in daily routines can magnify the benefits of autophagy, often mistaking improvements in energy or mood as unrelated to cellular repair. It is essential to remember that while these signs indicate that autophagy is active and beneficial, this information is for general wellness guidance and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Certain health conditions or prolonged fasting should be supervised to avoid potential risks. Observing indicators such as improved sleep, steady energy, emotional balance, and smooth recovery provides actionable insight into the body's natural repair mechanisms. By recognizing these signals, you can cultivate lifestyle habits that reinforce cellular recycling and promote long-term vitality. When combined with earlier cues like mental clarity, energy shifts, digestive changes, and smoother movement, these restorative signs create a comprehensive picture of how your body optimizes itself at a microscopic level. Supporting these processes through mindful habits, stress management, and proper